We're in a very, very crazy time, a crazy generation where people are overly exposed, seeing too much. They get misled. So I am here to try and be a guide of light. I'm trying to be a warrior of God and just trying to direct the people into the right direction, to give love, show love. Doesn't matter what religion, what race, what nationality, anything. Just spread love in this world. That is my message. When I started at 18, I was making $60 a day over there. And then straight from work, I was going...
Wait, $60 a day. Your father?
Yeah.
So he was grinding you.
Yeah.
Well, didn't you tell him you were worth 75? What did he say to that?
It's good he was hard on me. You know, when I was very young, he wouldn't give me $1.35 for ice cream to go to school. My dad was very, very, very tough on me with the money, which I'm very grateful for.
It's the best.
It's the greatest thing in the world.
It's the best.
It gave me drive. It gave me will and a want to succeed and to create for myself.
Is it hard to do that in the jeweler district?
It's a cutthroat industry. It's a crazy industry. I remember when I first started, I used to question and ask myself, I used to say, holy shit, all the people I look up to are mean to me. And they're very cutthroat and mean. Do I have to become mean and cutthroat in this asshole in order to become successful in the jewelry world?
Guys, today on the show, I have someone you've probably seen all over your feed. He goes by Moses the Jeweler, operating right out of the Diamond District in Manhattan, with over 2 million followers across social media and over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. No easy feat. Celebrities are buying from him. The internet can't stop watching him, and he's become one of the most recognized names in the jewelry world. But what most people don't know is where it all started. Moses grew up in Queens, no silver spoon, no shortcut. His father Ray raised him to understand the value of hard work and the value of a dollar. That foundation is what led Moses into the family jewelry business and eventually into building something entirely his own. Today, we're going to talk about the come up, what his dad instilled in him, how he turned a craft into a brand, and what really drives him beyond the diamonds and the deals. Because at the core, Moses isn't just chasing success, he's on a mission to become a man of God and leave the world a better place than he found it. This goes deep, guys. Let's get into it. Moses, thank you, bro.
I appreciate
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so much.
Of course.
We just ran into each other in Miami at the gym.
Boxer gym.
Yeah.
You're looking good.
So wait a second. Muay Thai?
Muay Thai.
Tell us about Muay Thai.
I'm getting these shins freaking hard. I'm getting the freaking hips nice and mobile. And again, it feels good. I'm a big UFC guy. So I enjoy the art of fighting. I also think it's important to know how to protect yourself, especially nowadays. And I just enjoy the shit out of it.
Were you born here?
I was born in New York, yeah. Born and raised in New York.
Did you think of going and enlisting back home?
No. No. I always knew I wanted to go into business. I always said that I will do my part to help.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I know my role. You know what I mean?
What is your role? Tell me.
My role is to bring happiness to the world and shine light upon people and to inspire people and to direct people in the right direction. We're in a very, very crazy time, a crazy generation where people are overly exposed, seeing too much, and they get misled. So I am here to try and be a guide of light. I'm trying to be a warrior of God and just trying to direct the people into the right direction, to give love, show love. Doesn't matter what religion, what race, what nationality, anything. Just spread love in this world. That is my message.
That's a great message. That's a great message. Do you see the effect of what you do by doing that? Do you see it on a daily basis?
Every single person that I see, it's funny because sometimes I have friends that hang out with me that don't see my personal life too much now because I'm very busy. But when they are with me personally, they're like, you know, you think you're just a jeweler and a watch dealer and stuff like that, but every single person that has stopped you so far on the street is, you inspire me so much. You inspired me to do better. So the watches and the jewelry is just a vessel for me. And the social media is also just a vessel for me. And again, my message at all times, whether you see me doing business with a person or whatever I am doing, is treat the other person with respect. Look for the other person's best interest also, not only for yourself. Don't be greedy. Don't eat everything. If you eat too much, you'll get too fat. So share the plate.
I love that. Is it hard to do that in the jeweler district?
It's a cutthroat industry. It's a crazy industry. I remember when I first started, I used to question and ask myself, I used to say, holy shit, all the people I look up to are mean to me. And they're very cutthroat and mean. Do I have to become mean and cutthroat and this asshole in order to become successful in the jewelry world? And it was a question I used to ask a lot when I was young and I was making $60 a day in the Diamond District.
Wait, young. You're 30?
30. I just turned
30.
30.
Bro, come on. You're a kid. You're a kid.
When I started at 18, I was making $60 a day over there. And then straight from work, I was going...
Wait. $60 a day. Your father?
Yeah. I was working for my pops.
So he was grinding you.
Yeah.
Didn't you tell him you were worth 75? What did he say to that?
It's good he was hard on me. You know, when I was very young, he wouldn't give me $1.35 for ice cream to go to school. My dad was very, very, very tough with me with the money, which I'm very grateful for.
It's the best.
It's the greatest thing in the world.
It's the best.
It gave me drive. It gave me will and a want to succeed and to create for myself. So it was good that he did that. Thank you, Pops. I love you.
I have to tell you, it was yesterday. We went to see my father's grave. And I wish my father was here. It's beyond emotional. These guys, they never see me cry. I couldn't keep it together. And I love that you say that because everything that I am is because of all the lessons I learned from just observing my father's actions, doing things. So wait, so you go into the jewelry business and you start disliking the people that you're doing business with. What's the biggest lie in the industry? What is the biggest lie
in the jewelry industry?
Yeah.
Is that everyone is filthy rich. So everyone thinks like, oh, you're a jeweler, you're swimming in money. So not everyone on the block is filthy rich. People are juggling a lot of money. You're playing a very big game, and every small thing costs a lot of money. So you got to have bankroll, and you got to know how to keep it, and you got to know how to balance your books, as we say, between lifestyle and your business.
How did you blow up in the industry? How did you become such a watch expert? I mean, the bling right here is pretty sick, I'm a little understated. I'm 36 years older than you.
You're looking good, though. That pinstripe suit is boss right there.
Try. What? We were walking out of the other podcast studio, and between Tati and I, a bird dropped its poop. Hit me here, hit me there, and it's not even stained.
But it's very good luck, right?
And so the guy walked by us and said, "That's incredible luck."
It's the best thing.
And I'm sitting on the yard in prison against the wall. It was kind of cold, and I was getting some sun right on my head. I said, "This is great." Okay. I mean, every day I was going home. Every day I was packed. I was ready to leave because I knew I was going home. But she didn't know that. She didn't know it's good luck. It's insane. And bro, I'm not a New York fan. I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how you run around on 47th Street, let alone how do you cram all those fucking safes, all the shit in the safes.
It's insane. There's definitely the most money on that street than any other street in the world.
It's got to be.
Physical money, diamonds.
Physical.
All is by far the most. It's insanity.
So how did you come up? How did this start?
We hustled hard. Again, when I started in the jewelry game, I was working for my dad. Mm-hmm. And it was a tough grind. My first sale, I lost money on. I didn't know what the hell I was selling.
What was it?
It was earrings that I sold to recurrent clients of my father. My father stepped out for lunch, and my grandpa wasn't in that day.
Yeah.
And I sold earrings for, I think, like $800 under cost because I had no idea what the cost was. And I was just so nervous during the deal that I just made up a number. And they were like, okay, done. We'll take it. I think I charged them $1,100. I think cost was $1,900 on it. Mm-hmm. They didn't have any tags on it or anything. They were old school, my dad and my grandpa. So I sold it at a loss. I remember my dad came back. He was very upset with me. But it taught me. It taught me to slow down, understand the situation that's in front of me. And again, the grind happened from there. And I always had the want to be the best with everything that I ever did in my life. So I would study everything. I'd study every person that I met. I learned from people what to do. And I learned mostly what not to do for most people, which was very important. I tell people to look at your surroundings. And if you look at somebody and you like them, learn what you like from them. And if you look at somebody you don't like them, learn what you don't like from them and know not to do that. So you can learn from every aspect, what to do and what not to do. So again, I just learned every single day. I used to listen to Jim Rohn every night. I don't know if you know Jim Rohn, motivational speaker.
I do.
He was a very big part of my life that I would listen to. It was all about self-development and just building my character and becoming a good person. And again, it was a slow grind and it hit. And then later on, I got into jewelry sculpting. So I was creating all these 3D sculpts that...
Really?
Yeah. I have a whole collection of all these 3D sculpts that I used to do very, very high-end jewelry. That was like my specialty that most people don't even know about. And then I brought Yambo in. It's my brother right there. Yambo is the creative director and the social media aspect of Moses Jewelry. And,
younger?
Yeah, he's a year younger. That's my brother right there.
Nice. I see it in the eyes.
And
who's harder on you? Your father was harder on you or him?
No, harder on me.
Definitely.
For sure.
Yeah. And you know what? I love that because my father was so hard on me.
Yeah.
He stop whining. Just go.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Love that. Amazing.
And then I remember we dropped our first reel. Yambo recorded me this around 3 years ago. So Yambo joined in August of 2023, correct? August of 2023. And we didn't have any direction of what we were going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then he recorded me outside. I remember some guy offered me a star diamond ring. Offers it to me and he tells me if I want it, whatever, we do a little negotiation. I don't end up buying it. I said, I've been buying so much, I'm going to pass on this. He put it up on TikTok and YouTube, and I think we got like 10,000 views overnight on it, which was like a big deal. I was like, holy shit, okay, this video's catching traction. The next day I got offered a Batman that he recorded also. That video ended up doing, I think, close to 1 million views. And we're like, holy shit, we got something over here. So we just put our fucking foot on the gas and we ran with it.
So wait, so that was 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
You probably won't ever remember this. I'm walking over to 47th Street from 45th Street.
On Fifth Ave.
On Fifth Ave, and you're there with Avi.
I know.
And I stopped you.
I know.
And I'm like, bro, I love your shit, okay? Let me take a picture with you. I hadn't done any social media at that point because it didn't start until 2 years ago. And now we're sitting here today, and it is crazy because from that, I'm sure it's helped your business tremendously.
It's been night and day what social media did for us.
It's
night and day.
It's the way.
It's insane.
And we're preparing. We're going to go public. We're going to raise $150 million, and we're going to do it all on social media.
I love it.
We're going after Grant Cardone.
Let's freaking get it, baby.
So
I like competition, so
yeah.
That's it.
You got it. You got to compete.
You have to.
Yeah.
Let's freaking get it.
You know what I really want you to do? I don't know if Tati will agree with this. I want to take our logo and have you commission it. Something a little less than that. Something
crazy, but
something a little, like me. This is me. This is about as bling as I get.
I love it, though.
Okay.
Looking good.
I mean, I love watches. I took the Patek off. I gave it to her, and I said, I want to wear this because this is the $1 billion watch. That's what I lost. So, but you know what? I gained my soul. I gained myself. I gained what I got from growing up as a yid. So, what would you do if you had 10 grand? What would you do to make it double, triple, quadruple today on 47th Street?
So it's a question I get asked every single day on 47th Street. I have young kids that come every day. They say I have a budget of $2,000, $5,000. And I tell them all the same thing. I say, I can give you my whole safe right now and give it to you for free. But if you don't know how to sell it or know where to offload it or know what to do with it, it's worthless to you. So you have to work on yourself. Again, the personal development.
Yeah.
Say, work on your character. I say, hold the money for now. Don't be so eager to spend it and try to invest it. Work on yourself, invest in yourself, and learn how to invest it. And it's okay to make a mistake. I've lost way more. I've lost
more than you made.
I've lost a shitload of money in my life. My biggest double-edged sword is my gambling. Is literally because it taught me how to risk.
Cards, sports,
sports and cards. Baccarat, I love.
Yeah,
Blackjack, I used to love.
Don't ever bet in the Vikings. Don't ever bet in the Vikings because they suck. I'm a Vikings fan, so
I'm a Giants fan, so imagine.
Yeah, but at least you guys won a bunch.
Exactly, we got some rings.
You won a bunch.
We got some freaking
You won a
rings.
bunch. We actually, Klecko was one of the guys we got recently a pardon for.
Yeah.
So, but he was a Jet. But nice guy. He appreciated it. So, so that 10 grand. Tell me, what are you going to do?
Again, if you don't know how to invest it, don't invest it on the block because you're gonna get swallowed up over there.
What are you going to buy? A timepiece?
I would,
You're
yeah,
gonna
I would buy a timepiece, but again, if you can't sell it, then it doesn't matter. You're gonna get swallowed up if you go to another dealer on the block. They're gonna offer you 40% less than what you paid, because that's how it is. Again, what I used to do also when I was very young, I used to go to all the expensive restaurants and bars. I would buy myself a freaking beer with my fake ID. I'd pay $6. I'd be around millionaires, and that's how I created my network. You know,
It is your net worth.
exactly.
It absolutely is.
gotta-
You could not have a dime,
Exactly.
but a phone.
You'd rather know 100 millionaires and have $0 than to have the $10,000 in your pocket but have zero network. That's why I say find the end user, find the person that you could sell it to, then invest your money. Don't be eager to freaking buy a freaking day just that you think you're gonna flip. If you don't got the person to flip it to, you're gonna get swallowed on that block. I see it happen every day.
What's the story with this this plastic watch?
Yeah,
What's
the
this?
AP Swatch.
I saw this watch store. They weren't around. It's AP's selling it.
No,
so are they lined up?
Swatch is selling it.
Swatch is selling
There was
it, but
crazy
they-
lines 2 days ago.
But there are no lines today. We came by there.
People probably left. I don't think they're too fond about the pocket watch. They were hoping it was going to be. they
So
were
the
hoping it
rumor
gonna-
was true. It's a pocket watch.
It's a pocket watch, yeah. They were hoping it was going to be a wristwatch. That's what drove the whole craze. But again, AP is genius. Swatch is genius. This was one of the best marketing campaigns probably in the last 5 years. It was genius.
Is it worth buying it and sticking it away?
Sticking it away? No. Is it worth buying it and flipping it while it's hot? Yes. You got to follow the hype and capitalize on the hype while it's there. Our generation is too crazy. They're like one thing, the next week they're like another thing. They forgot about the thing the week
Will
before.
pocket watches ever come back?
I think so. Everything comes back.
Suits come back.
Yeah.
You know, three-piece. My
Exactly.
grandfather wore the three-piece.
I have some nice pocket watches in my safe.
Do
that I
you?
bought. Yeah.
What are they?
I have a nice Patek pocket watch from the 1800s with the original paperwork. The paperwork is the coolest part, by the way.
Yeah.
It's all in script and is freaking looks like a letter from Rembrandt.
Oh my God.
It looks insane. It's beautiful. But
Wait, just the paperwork from a Patek when you get it?
From the
Just the
1800s.
Just the box.
$2,000 now.
Just a box.
Just to get a box for a
Just
watch.
a box. I mean, I have to tell you, I was with my cousin for this past weekend. I brought Tati, and we went out to dinner for Mother's Day. And my cousin's always like, "What do you got on?" And I said, "It's a watch that I never wear." I think I said to her, I said, "You've never seen me wear this watch. It's a Franck Muller." Okay. I actually like their watches. I mean, they went out of business, right?
They're not out of business, but they destroyed their whole name, which I can give you the whole backstory on.
Well, you have to tell me the backstory. But I had this one watch. I think it was a Conquistador. So it was a leather band, but it was a convex rectangular chrono. And I loved the watch. I don't know. I felt it was elegant. And I'm not a big Rolly guy. I like APs or pads better. Okay. You know, I mean, a Rolly to me tells time.
Yeah.
That tells me what your time's worth. Okay. It's just a different mentality. I don't know the RMs. I don't even know why they're so expensive.
It's insane.
So it's stupid. It's really stupid. I probably should just give you my shit and get rid of it, you know, and buy some gold.
That's your best
So,
investment.
Probably, yeah. Would you buy gold if you didn't have anything? If you started out, can you flip gold?
You can flip gold, yeah. I mean, you got to sit on it for a little bit and hope it goes up, just like anything. But again, time wins always.
Would you
know?
buy old and melt it down?
No, I would just buy bars because anyways, if you're buying old, if you're going to buy it from a jeweler, they're still going to charge you market value on it. So you're better off just buying clean bars, put them in the safe. You'll get more money when you want to sell it back. Way easier to sell. You'll get that slight premium for it.
So here's the question: do I send you a picture of my logo and have you figure out what
I'll take care of
what it's going to be?
I have my whole
Yeah,
workshop and
I actually
factory.
think I should do that.
I'll take good care of it.
I think I should do
also.
that. Maybe diamonds and rubies. 'Cause
Yeah.
you know,
I'll do a CAD design. I'll show you like 2-3 different options, and you tell
Yeah.
me from there.
Yeah.
We'll bring it to life. We'll make it look good.
I've been trying to find 2 Yachtmasters in 18, because when we buy, we do a closing watch, and nobody's giving me a really good price. I don't know why they're telling me 45 fucking
You
grand
should come see me, my
for a
friend.
used yacht. Okay,
Markets are freaking crazy though.
Why?
Everything's gold went up like crazy. So all the gold watches went up 15-20% because of the gold price.
got it.
And
So
that-
that's it.
That drove it up. And then Rolex realized also, holy shit, this gray market is, people are getting 37, 38,000 for a Panda. We're selling it retail for 16,000. Let's raise our MSRP, the most we've ever done. So they just raised their retail prices, the most that they ever have in history.
Mm-hmm.
They did it twice in 1 year, which never happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, twice in 1 year.
I'm trying to. What was it, Tanner? What was the watch you tried on yesterday at my friend's jewelry store?
Yeah. Also going for double MSRP.
But it doesn't even flow.
Yeah.
You know.
At Rolex, you were at?
So I grew up with a
$16,000.
guy named Mark Green, Luxmon Green and Stevens.
Yeah.
There's a few of them in Connecticut. And
Go buy it. I'll give you profit.
Huh?
Go buy it. I got profit for you on the
well,
land.
we did a thing because when I first made real money, when I was turning 26, I made some money. We actually went to that deal and filmed there. And then we went to get some Starbucks. And I ran into a few guys I grew up with back in Connecticut, in West Hartford. So I'm like, oh, let's go over to there. Because I said, when I closed on this deal, 1986, I bought an 18 karat blue on blue sub, and then a two-tone for my manager of the deal. And I engraved the back. That's how this whole thing started when we bought something.
Love it.
And I paid $8,200 for it. And I forgot. I think I paid like 11 or 12 for everything out the door. And then he gave me the watches, and he sent the boxes to Florida, and so I didn't have to pay the tax. And sorry, well, I think I'm past the statute of limitations on that one. So, and I can't believe how expensive this stuff got. But so I was thinking that the yachts were a good used yacht, not too beat, not naked, but box and papers, 36 to 38.
Minimum 40.
Somebody's quoting me 45. So I said, it's too much, and they went down to 44.7.
Still a little too much. I'll find you a better deal.
Okay.
I'll do my magic for you.
Yeah, no. I mean, look, you work super hard for your money. You're not going to throw it away, okay? And it's funny because I was saying, how do people live here? How do you live here and not make $2 million a year? I just don't.
That's my
and
question.
Miami's not cheap, but it's not like this.
New York is insane. It's
Insane. You can't park anywhere. You can't drive anywhere. Okay.
You park anywhere, you get a ticket automatically.
You get booted.
Yeah, exactly.
You get definitely
I had
booted.
a big ass freaking barnacle on my Ferrari windshield last summer. I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
What happened?
They freaking put a big ass barnacle on my Ferrari. I was one day, so I didn't renew the license plate. It's the first car that I bought in 10 years, except for the Chrome Heart struggles. I didn't drive for 10 years. Then I hit huge money gambling. I'm Mohegan Sun. I flipped $5,000 to $275,000 in 45 minutes.
Nice.
And then I
Amazing.
bought a Ferrari. I bought a Ferrari the next day. But then a month later, I used to park it in front of the store, and I didn't renew the license plate. Or I didn't get it in the mail yet. And it was 1 day expired license plate, and they put a fucking fat-ass barnacle on my windshield. You could have gave me a warning or something. I would have put the car in the freaking lot. It was like, I had to end up going all the way to deep Brooklyn.
Yeah. You got to go to Brooklyn.
I had to fucking pay all this
pay in
shit.
front of, and it's cash.
Yeah, exactly.
Got to be cash,
Exactly.
and
Yeah,
then it's a window. It's like you're holding up a bank.
I know.
It happened to me. I got a boot, and you only have like 3 hours or something to go do it.
I know, exactly. Exactly.
It's definitely the mafia.
No, 100%.
It's definitely
the government is the biggest mafia.
Oh yeah. They're so freaking crooked. It's scary. But let's not talk about that. Definitely. Married, kids,
Married. Yeah.
mazel tov.
It's my secret. That's
Nice.
my one secret that I don't share with the world. So people are always in shock when I say, "Oh, I'm married" and stuff. What, really? Like, we never saw on social media. So the one thing that I keep private in my life, but I'm starting to share it now, so it feels good.
Yeah.
It feels good. I have the best
Nice.
girl in the world, the greatest girl.
I don't know. I'm going to argue with you. And I've had some pretty not so great girls. So
I'm a blessed man, and that's my peace in this world. To come back home to
isn't that amazing?
a lady that loves you unconditionally and that just looks forward to seeing you every single day. It's my blessing.
Yeah. It's funny. When I finished with the rabbi, I said to Tati, instead of telling her I love her, I said, I need you.
Strong.
It's super strong to need somebody. Okay. And everybody looks out for me because I haven't really been good with women. I'm not a great judge of character sometimes, too much of the heart. But
They all like her. So that's one of the big blessings. What is up with this kid? What's his name?
Vukum?
Vukum.
My guy right there.
Is he really flipping watches like that?
Yeah. And he's
On the street?
on the street. He's doing his hustle.
Then why is the other guy say he's full of shit?
This is it, so people love controversy.
But they're really friends, right?
No, they're not.
Oh, they're not. No.
No, they're not. That's real.
That's real.
The beef is real.
The beef is real.
But again, anywhere, and again, I'm friends with both of them. I have no bad blood towards anyone in the street. I keep a very good name with everyone. But again, wherever in life there's a tension on one place, you need to fill the void of the other place.
Yeah.
So they're going where the void is needed, as we're saying.
Yeah.
They're fulfilling that entertainment.
We in my space we have beefs. So my first video that went viral was I was saying something derogatory about Grant, about his opinion on something. And we filmed it. You know where Weston is?
Yeah.
So we filmed it in Weston. I'm driving back. This is pre-Tanner. This is April of 2024. Driving back for Shabbat. So it's about an hour back to the beach. And the guy that filmed it, he edited it right there and he put it up on TikTok. And he tells me that the video is going viral. I said, well, is that good? What does that mean? He goes, no, it's blowing up. I said, well, this can't be good. He goes, no, it's good. It's good. He goes, you have 1 million views in 45 minutes.
Crazy.
I turned my phone back on after Shabbat, 7.7 million views.
See, it happens
And
just like that.
we just started doing more stuff. We're trying to get obviously more focused, more consistent, instead of entertaining, being more of an authority in the real estate space, which is my game. So
You're doing a hell of a job.
you're flipping jewelry, and we flip apartment communities.
That's the way to do it.
So yeah, it's the same risk.
Do you enjoy it?
I love it. I was telling someone asked me, what was it like when you retired the first time? I retired in 1997. I think I sold about 7,700 units, and to me, I became wealthy. He also became an asshole, and screwed up my marriage. But I think I let the money make me 6'2" when I'm only 5'5", and Hashem said, we're gonna knock him down a little bit. So he knocked me down. And then now I'm good with 5'5". Definitely good with 5'5". So
Me and my partner always say that it's called an ego check. Ego check. We get that a lot happen also. Whenever we feel like you're untouchable, then God comes and he straightens you out a little bit, which is always very important. I'm always grateful for it, and it's needed.
yeah.
It's very much needed.
Yeah, well, it's nice to have that. It's really nice to be able to have someone there to say, I don't agree with this. And for me, I'm super fortunate because I'm around a bunch of guys that love me, and I get it all the time from some of the people in this room telling me, you know what, Mark, don't like that. Let's not do that. Because let's try this. Let's try that. Let's do this. And when I do my real estate, it's this very simple box. We buy distressed deals. They're 200 units or more. They're B product. That's it. We don't deviate. So we don't get hurt. Yeah. And with the social media, it's very weird. I mean, it's funny because probably don't know who these girls are, but they're called Sisters Snacking.
Okay.
So they're my 3 adult daughters. And this morning I was flipping through TikTok and they were on with Drew Barrymore,
Oh, hell yeah.
Drew's News, and they were on Drew's, 2 of them. Well, one is from my ex-wife. She got remarried and had a child. And then one is my 29-year-old. And I'm like, these girls have been on Good Morning America. They've been on Today Show. I'm like, how did they figure this out? And they all went to law school. What did you go to law school for? What a waste of money, girls. But,
The social media world is insane.
Why?
The amount of fucking people that you can reach off a click of a button if the content is good is insane. And I always let people try to understand what the number is. Because right now, you get 1 million views in a video, you feel almost numb to it. I get whatever, even 5 million views in a video, I'm like, okay, I'm numb to it. And then you realize, so whenever I go to the Knicks games now, I'm there, and the energy is the most insane thing in the world. There's only 20,000 people in that stadium. So now you're telling me my 5 million views equates to how
And
many
you look around and
I
you
know.
see, and it's massive.
And then you realize, holy shit, we have freaking 25 MSGs watching, 200 MSGs watching you, and freaking, it's insanity. It's insanity.
What did it feel like the first time somebody stopped you on the street and said, "I follow you, I love
I
you"?
remember it happened at Milk and Honey, the kosher breakfast spot over there on 44th Street. So next time he goes,
I know where it is.
He goes, Moses. Yes. He says, wow, I watch your content. It was the first or second week that our video started exploding. He said, watch your content. I said, holy shit, that's pretty freaking cool. And then you get numb to it, which is crazy. But that's the way life is.
It is a little weird. Were you comfortable with it at first, or did it take you a little bit?
No, it's very natural. It's natural for me. Like it's, I feel like God put me in this position because I can handle it. But yeah, it was very cool in the beginning. It was very freaking cool in the beginning.
I felt weird.
You didn't like it?
It took me a little while to get used to it. I was actually very awkward around it, and I just told the guys, I said, I don't think people recognize me anymore, because before I got this facelift, I'd be walking to shul. People in cars would honk me. I'd be in my car and people would be crossing and they'd stop and go, "I love your shit." And I don't know. It hasn't happened since I got the facelift. And I'm like, they don't recognize me anymore.
Do you enjoy it now?
Yeah, I do. I do. It for me, when somebody tells me, "Thank you so much," not so much the real estate advice. Thank you so much for the life lessons. Thank you so much for getting me, screaming at me to get up and get out of bed. Because I'm really screaming at myself. 100%. I'm yelling at myself. I'm finishing like a morning workout, and I'm saying, "You didn't work out hard enough. You know, you're a real fucking punk. Okay, you could have did more." That's the way I was raised, and I say that to myself every day. And it just makes me realize that we're just not good enough to each other. We need to be better to one another. And you exude that energy. I see when you don't say no to anybody that comes up to you. And that is, for me, is kind of a bellwether. And I've seen some guys that are fairly famous, and they're arrogant. They're like, they're untouchable. And for me to just thank somebody for the fact that they think I helped them, and they don't really realize they actually helped me. So, and I heard this, when two people get together and a third person benefits, that's the true gift. That's the true giving. 100%. So I'm trying to understand what it's going to look like when Mashiach comes. Is it going to be like all bling? I don't know.
It's going to be all of us holding hands and helping each other.
Everything will be perfect.
Everything's going to be perfect.
Yeah.
And it's coming. It's coming. Yeah. Again, we have to use, there's so many beautiful things in our generation. Like, social media is such a crazy.
Well, it's a way to move people to a better.
It's the tool to bring us together. We have to use it as that. That's the most important. We have to just make this a better place.
How do you know when somebody walks into your store they're going to buy from you? How do you know?
I can tell right off the bat.
Because I can tell when some guy pitches me on a deal, he's full of fucking shit, or he doesn't have the money, or he's just fishing.
It's the experience. You just know right away. Yeah. You feel it off the energy, the way they talk, the way they look at you in the eyes, the way that they shake your hand. It's like, okay, this guy's gonna buy. I know.
Yeah. It's funny, when we walked into that jewelry store yesterday, and I hadn't been in there in forever, and when the lady told me that my friend had retired. A little older than me, but he went to the same high school I went to. And I wanted to pick up a Star of David for someone. very special to me. And I was like, well, I'm going to be on 47th Street, so I'll just go get it there. And then I started looking in the cases, okay? And yeah, they have great stuff there. It's really a great store. And I said, well, what's this one? And she goes, oh, this is it. And they're retail, so they don't really negotiate. I said, well, give me a better price than this, you know? She goes, well, I'll give you this. And I'm like, okay. Let me go back to the car, get my credit card. You just know. Look, when you're going to buy something, you just buy it. You don't walk into the Ferrari dealership and say, you know what, maybe I can afford this. Well, I guess people do that. What is it called?
Window shopping or?
No, where they put pictures of stuff up.
Like a manifestation. Like
a manifestation.
A dream board.
Yeah, a dream board.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to go into a fucking dealership if I can't buy the car. Okay, I can see them driving on the street. I can see them on the phone, on TV. When you can do it, you do it. So
you know what though?
When somebody walks in, okay, and they want a Richard, they want an RM. Okay, when they walk in, okay, and RM's not one of your big.
Yeah, Rolex is our main, but we do sell RM, Patek AP.
So when they walk in and they say, I want the Nadal, or I want the Mesa, I want this, I want the baby blue, okay? And you don't have it. You're going to go get it, okay? But you're going to figure out what the price is. How do you know they're real?
What?
Because that's real money.
With the RMs, if the RM is real or if the client is real?
If the client is real.
Again, we feel it. There's sometimes I have people walk in and they'll ask me for something, and if I'm not feeling the energy on them, I'll just say, I don't have it. I can try to look for it for you, but right now, yada, yada, yada. Mm-hmm. But again, if I feel the energy is right, which I believe 90% of the time I am right feeling off of the client, then I'll run out there and I'll find the watch and I'll make that quick flip. And the good thing is when you're selling an RM, even a small margin, you can still make 15, 20, 30 grand on a piece like that. Selling a watch for 400,000, you want to make your 7-8% margin, you'll make decent.
Who are the Cuban guys in Miami that
CRM?
father and son? Yeah.
Good people.
Yeah.
Very good people.
Yeah. Have you seen his what is it, a Chevy he's got, his rod?
I didn't see it, no.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah?
It's gorgeous. Yeah, it's red, almost like candy apple red.
Yeah, sexy.
I want to say it's a 56. Sick. Great motor, gorgeous car.
You have a dream car that you have anything materialistic that you're looking for that you never had in your life?
So, that I never had. I've had a lot of shit, jets, big yachts. No, I actually have what I want right now. And it's what you said about your wife. I have peace, I have a really good relationship with my youngest daughter. She's a car girl. So we just got a new car. I'm not a crazy car guy like you or somebody else here in this room that probably has like 40 Ferraris. And one is more rare than the next. I grew up in an SUV and a Porsche. I bought my first Porsche when I bought my first Rolex after I sold that property. And it's an easy car to drive. You can beat the shit out of it. Okay, you can get them fixed. Okay, so she loves cars. So she, at 16, smashed up her first Audi. Then at 17, she smashed up her second Audi. And then we were just talking. So for graduation, we got her an RS7, pretty fast car. And so she's on her fourth wrap because she keeps on fucking smashing the car. Then they have to fix it. Then they have to put on the new wrap. But we took delivery of a new car, and I think I put on 30 miles, and she just takes the car, and that they just ceramicked it. And the guy's like, well, I took out all the scratches. I'm like, what scratches? It's a brand new car. So, but she's like, this car's not that fast. Mine's faster. I'm like, okay, you're right. You're right. I think I'm a little, sometimes I get a little uncomfortable that it's been so easy for me to make money. And really people see it that way. It's not easy to make money, okay? You can just do pretty well if you know what you're doing, okay? Like you said, you have to know what you're doing. 100%. And I don't know if I would spend that much money. I mean, I guess I like an 812 or for that new SUV, but I don't think
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't do anything
do
for
it.
me. It really is. It's not the physical things. It's the fact that I get to keep Shabbat. I get to turn off. Okay, I really, for me. And then when I leave my iPad on in case I get a text message from my Isabella, and I'll see something and it'll piss me off, and I'll text one of the guys on the team, and they'll be like, "Mark, it's fucking Shabbat. You're gonna get in trouble," you know, or like, "What are you breaking Shabbat early for?" And the one time that a social media guy, he's a friend of mine, great guy, asked me to speak on Shabbat, I didn't want to say no to him. So I went, I drove, I did it. I don't know if Tanner was there. I don't think he was there at this, and it ended up being the worst experience. It ended up costing me from getting onto a bigger stage with another guy, and it reminded me of who's the boss, who's in charge. So I think peace is more valuable than anything. You know, I don't know. You know, I don't know. I actually do. I do want. What's the big Rolex? The Aquaman?
The
James
the Sea
Cameron?
Dweller. The Sea Dwellers, yeah.
The
James
big
Cameron.
one.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
thicker and
Yeah,
it's
the Sea Dweller, James Cameron.
and it's a 40.
A 44.
It's a 44. That was what I was talking about yesterday, Tanner. It's a 44. So years ago, we had a sales contest, and who was I buying my watches then from? A guy named Scott out on Scott Jewelers on Long Island. I don't know if you know Scott.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
So I needed 6 Breitling Super Avengers.
No, Breitling was the hottest thing in
Okay,
the world.
and I only gave 4 of them away. What was it, 52? Was it a 52 or 48?
I think 52 millimeters.
52.
They were big.
So I grabbed one, had it linked up, okay, and I fucking love that watch. And it was like a travel watch. You could beat the shit up. You could pound it on shit.
It was a tank.
Okay? You can't pound rose-colored gold. I mean, just it's very fragile. Rollies don't get that beat up.
No.
But I really want one of those because of the size.
Yeah.
Okay? I like
Bulky.
the AP because I like the size of the face. Okay?
This is a 41 millimeter.
It's beautiful.
This is the two-tone skeleton.
Yep.
This is like an unreleased.
Let me see.
It's a very rare piece. It's limited edition. They're coming out with 16 pieces, but it's like a friends and family release, so they're never actually going to release that to the public. Rose and titanium two-tone
Bro,
skeleton.
the titanium mix is gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. And you know the funny thing is, if you didn't know this watch, you wouldn't know it's titanium.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Exactly.
God, I love this watch.
Piece of art.
Yeah. And you know the thing that's kind of screws me up is the engraving on my watch it fucks the value up, but I'm not going to
Okay,
change.
That's
Nah.
the sentimental
No,
value is worth more than
I'm not
anything.
selling anything. Never, ever, 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 ever.
The sentiment is
But
worth more than anything.
look, if I needed money, I could sell an RM. You know,
Exactly.
those aren't engaged. Those aren't engraved. You don't want to engrave
On an
those.
RM,
No, I don't think so.
That's for sure.
No,
With
no.
the Rolex, you could take them off very easily. I say you just polish it off; it'll come off.
Yeah.
So you bring it right back to.
You know what's funny? Back in the olden days, before you were born, we would get our watches reconditioned. They didn't say don't
Yeah,
recondition
I
it.
know.
They would buff it with like a little ruby polish, you
Of
know.
course, yeah. Rouge.
So, rouge, right? Yeah. So like the first time I bought a Daytona, and back in the olden days, I paid $5,200 for my Daytona. Okay, brand new from an authorized dealer, which was my cousin Brad, who I saw on Sunday, and he used to have. His last name's Congress, so their family jewelry store was Congress Jewelers. They're in Fort Myers or Sanibel. And then he left and started his own jewelry store because he got into a beef with his brothers. And they wrote him a check to leave. He's the gemologist. And so he got me this watch. And he's like, black or white? I'm like, white. But back then it was a white face. It wasn't a black. Now everything's the black on black. Yeah. So, I mean, that's actually a fun watch to wear. The black on black panda is a fun watch. Yeah. One of my new guys who's taken over our marketing is the kid's a fucking genius. Okay, he's got the office going insane. He has the white face panda. Okay, I love that. Right, what is this new ceramic?
The albino.
The albino.
Yeah, it's insane. It's a stainless steel watch. Has a platinum trimming on the bezel. It's gonna retail for around 50-something thousand, and I'm already hearing resale is probably gonna be over $200,000, which is insanity.
Did you get one yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I don't like buying the watches when they first come out because, again, as I said before, with hype.
It's stupid because you don't know if it's going to stay here or it's going to drop.
They always drop.
They always drop.
People pay the ultra premium to say I'm the first one to have it, but as a businessman, it's not the right move. But some people have FU money, so they don't give a crap. They want to say I'm the first one that got it. So,
but does that even make sense?
To people that have unlimited money, then
look. Everybody that I know that's either a multi-millionaire or a billionaire, and I have a few in my Rolodexes. They're the most humble, low-key. Yeah, they have beautiful houses, plural, 10 or 20 of them. Yeah, some of them like cars, some of them could give two shits about cars. Most of them don't dress crazy, okay? Unless there's one in the financial district. So money doesn't make them. Sure. These guys they're all religious guys, and they're all Shomer Shabbat, and they all got their kippah on, and they all just print money. So is it they print money because they keep Shabbat, because they wrap tefillin? Because when I became a Bel Tshuva at 24, that's when I started to make a shitload of money. It was weird. I don't know if there's a real correlation.
There has to be a correlation. Again, it's at the end of the day, everything is energy. You know what I mean? So if you're doing what's good, again, whenever you're praying, you're doing something that's good.
Yep.
You're a person that's going in the right direction. Person who's Shomer Shabbat. Again, you're an obedient person. You're a man of God.
Yep.
So you're going to attract good by doing good. So I believe as long as you're doing the right thing, money will come into your hands.
You should say that more, because people do listen to you. They really do. And it's funny because they'll look at a rabbi that's got a white beard, okay, that's losing his hair, that's not in the greatest of shape, and they'll listen to him, and it may go in one ear out the other. It may stay with them. But when you say it, it's going to have an imprint on them. And that is the change that we need 100%. in this world.
100%.
In this world.
I remember hearing a saying, I forgot who said it, but he said, I put my shoes under the bed so that when I wake up, I go grab my shoes and I'm on my knees and I remember I got to say thank you to God for waking me up.
Well, Donnie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just always a reminder. I always tell people also, you want to attract good every single hour, just say thank you, God, thank you, I love you, thank you, I love you. Every hour. You're going to attract better in your life. It's automatic. It's the biggest secret in the world.
Yeah. It's funny, people who are not religious and they see me mumbling when I'm taking a sip of coffee or something, what are you doing?
I'm praying.
And then you tell them, I mean, you're elevating, and it's funny.
It's the most delicious coffee.
Just putting a mezuzah on the door elevates it, 100%.
It's the most delicious coffee in the world when you bless it.
Yeah.
Bless it. You say thank you to God for giving me this. You appreciate it so much more. You appreciate life so much more when you're appreciative to God for giving it to you.
Are the guys in the jewelry district? Are they most of them religious?
A lot.
Most of them are religious.
A lot of religious.
And they're generational like you.
Yeah. Some are not. Some are. Most are, I would say. Again, it's a tough game to get into if you weren't grandfathered in.
Okay.
But it is still very doable. Anything is possible.
And so what did you flip on anything interesting this week?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day. We sold the Jacob & Co. Bugatti watch.
Really?
Yeah. The guy had
you have a picture?
I can show you. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I've actually ever seen one.
So it's you right now. I had my guy put it on the story. We sold it for 200,000.
You know, you can actually walk in Bal Harbor. You can go into a store and buy something.
Yeah.
They'll actually sell you something. That's the crazy thing.
Show you the Jacob.
Unlike it says these are museum pieces or these are exhibit pieces only.
Exhibit pieces, yeah, for
I hate
display.
that.
I know.
That's purely just a business
This is the
technique.
one that we sold. We ended up, the guy negotiated down to 200,000 and we sold that.
Wow.
It's a crazy piece.
Wild.
It's definitely
Wild.
unique in its own.
210 is not that much for this watch.
Retails for 360,000. And the guy who bought it has a matching Bugatti. Lives in California.
Did he ever wear it? Did he ever wear the watch?
He literally just bought it 5 days ago. He bought it from us on Friday. We uploaded it that day. Reached out to us, sent us a wire for 200 grand.
This is beautiful.
That's gorgeous.
That's gorgeous.
That's gorgeous.
Little pricey there. little pricey. Little pricey.
Watches are cool though. It's
Yeah,
like,
you know,
it's-
I'm actually probably a harder guy to sell to, because I'm gonna every nickel I'm gonna, because
That's
you
it.
know you did do this a
You're a
little
good
while.
businessman.
You
That's
know what they're worth. You know what they're
100%.
worth. Well, you know what they're worth. What
what people are willing
I'm gonna
to pay.
pay.
For them.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. There are times when I've just said, okay.
Yeah.
I think I did that. I did that yesterday. I just said, okay, yeah, let me get the card. You know, it's like I absolutely could go into your store and look at your inventory, and I'd want to buy 20 watches. It really, and not just because of the status of the watch, but the coloration, the
You
face.
get lost in
Okay, what's there's a watch that I really want. It's an AP, but it's the thinner, smaller,
The ultra thin.
the ultra thin.
Ultra thin. Yeah.
Yeah, they're hard to find.
39 millimeter.
There's not in the Seabogue building. There's not a lot. I don't know.
I had a call on one yesterday. We couldn't find one on 47th Street. Also,
Really,
I had somebody come to my store yesterday looking for a 15202 ST. That's the reference.
wouldn't
number.
matter what the price is.
Yeah, some people are just, I want that watch. I can't find it.
Where are they?
End users have them now. That's it. It's such a demanded watch that the people who like them have them.
And they're not selling them.
And they're not selling it. That's it. There's at the end of the day, these are true art pieces, and they have way higher of a demand than there is a supply, and that's why the market on them do go up sometimes, because sometimes the end users don't want to sell them.
So high school graduation, my father gets me a watch, a Jules Jurgensen. I don't think it's a known watch. College, he gets me a Patek.
Oh yeah.
Okay, what is 19? The leather strap. I want to say it's a 19.
The Calatrava, is it the Patek Calatrava?
I don't have it anymore.
It's round.
Yeah,
round.
yeah.
Yeah, Calatrava.
I don't know where. I think it got lost when I went away. So a lot of watches got lost when I went away. So
Where they go? People took them.
my baby's mama needed money, so she would sell them. You know, and then she would come and see me in Brooklyn, okay, at MDC, and she would say, I sold this watch, I sold this watch. I'm like, what'd you get for it? She goes, oh, I got like 15 grand for this one. I'm like, that watch was 100 grand. What did you sell it for? She goes, well, and this one I gave to a lawyer because we were going to deport her. I'm like, okay. You can't stress about that stuff.
It
So-
happened.
But that watch meant a lot to me because my father had given me my high school. It was weird because my father was a dentist, but he dressed really well, and his father dressed really well. So I'm named after Milton. That was my father's father. And I have my father's cufflinks. I have my father's cufflinks. These are my mother's, my grandpa Eli, his cufflinks. They're nothing special.
that's
They were
the
just
thing.
custom made.
You can't reproduce that though, and again,
And-
all the time it went through and all the history.
Yeah. Yeah.
everything.
I'm grateful for that.
You have
for
the
that
energy.
stuff.
The energy stays in it, which is the best part.
Yeah, that was Grandpa Eli. Grandpa Eli refused to spend money, and he had a lot of it, but he refused to spend it. He drove around in a Chevy Biscayne.
Crazy.
But going back to the question on the car. Gotcha. Going back to the question on the car. So it's 16, so that's 1976. You're not born yet. Okay. I buy for $1,350, a 68 Chevelle SS 396, midnight blue, Edelbrock. They did the top end, so it had a little cam in it. It had hooker headers on it, and the car was perfect. And it had 411s in the rear end. I had a Dana rear end. I blew the rear end up, put Marvel Mystery Oil in it. I don't know if you know what that is.
No.
You could put that in an engine, and it would stop it from
Crazy.
from ticking. Okay, let's say you lost a lifter, you blew out a lifter or something, and then I put it back on the market, sold it, and bought a 70 Roadrunner 446 back. So I was always a gearhead, and that's my connection with my youngest daughter, Isabella. She loves cars. I want that car again. And I've been looking for it. I would do an Indy pace car like a Z28 Camaro, but I really want the Chevelle, but a resto mod, because you cannot drive a big block Chevy in the summertime in South Florida because the gas will boil. It vapor locks.
Crazy.
And I had a 67 Corvette 427, yeah, 67 427, powder blue, white convertible top, and I could never get it to run right. Never ever ran right. So I have to do a resto mod. I think, if I could get anything,
That's the one.
yeah. I mean, because
It's that nostalgia. You can't. There's some things that just give you that feeling that you can't.
cars don't do that. A good steak is a good thing.
Hell
We're gonna go to Sunday night to La Mare.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah. I love that little spot.
You're a very special person, Mark. I want you to know.
No, ditto.
You're very special, and
When are you coming back to Miami?
I don't have a date yet. But again, I want to open up Moses Miami soon. Hopefully, we'll be there by next year. So I might be there soon, looking at some
Well,
locations.
maybe I don't have to come up here to buy anything.
I'll bring
So,
it down for you.
okay.
Special delivery, like the milkman at the door. Except it'll be a nice gold Rolex or something nice.
something that nobody has.
Exactly.
That's.
exactly.
I think that's the point I want. Just something that's unique.
100%. Something sentimental. That's the most important thing in the world. At the end of the day, all the material stuff is nice. It's cool, but don't forget what our freaking goal is here, people. And to find the special moments in the world, to be around people that you love, and to just leave an impact in this world. We have a little bit of time. We're a speck of dust.
Spreading light.
Spreading light,
Every day.
exactly.
Every
So
day.
just-
Your
just-
smile, it spreads light.
100%.
So
100%.
thank you.
I appreciate you.
Thank you, brother.
Legend.
No, you're the legend.
Thank you.
What's
Thank
the
you.
legend? What's the word? What's the word?
Mazal, baby.
Mazal, baby.
Let's freaking get it.
Thank you.
I appreciate
Thank
you a
you.
lot, Mark. Thank you.
Guys, I don't know how to follow this up, but Moses, he's insane. He's the best there is. And if you want to follow him, you can go to Instagram. It's on Instagram,
Moses Jewelry on Instagram, everywhere else.
TikTok,
Moses the
everywhere.
Jeweler. Moses the Jeweler.
Moses Satellites. So Moses is actually now he's going to be taking over for Elon Musk. Guys,
That's
he's
freaking
taking Elon is consulting with him on how to fix the world economy.
Free Rolexes for everyone.
I like that.
Let's
Great.
get it. Appreciate you, Mark.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Guys, if you like this video and you want to learn more about the art of investing in multifamily real estate, then I want you to click the link in the description below. At Shapiro Capital, that is exactly what we do. Our community is designed to show you every nook and cranny in the real estate business, and it has helped our students close over $200 million in deals to date. So if you are ready to begin the process of mastering the multifamily business, I want you to click the link below. We can start building your portfolio today. Let's go!